Hello, buddy. Welcome back to Aery doing another game of League of Legends. I'm the Strategy Professor. This is patch 8.2, and we're just playing a little Soraka here. Actually, this is great for harass, but it falls off really hard late game. How long is this lane gonna last? It'll probably last for a while. I guess that's fine. I do like coin a lot on Soraka. You can proc this a lot in lane, but it doesn't give you that bonus movement speed like it used to in the mid game. But I do like it on champions where you can proc it a lot in lane, and it's probably going to take us a while to push through Caitlyn and Karma unless they push through us. So it'll probably be a standoff lane for a little while. Yeah, runes, we're just going, for people watching the VOD, we're going Font of Life, Revitalize as secondaries, and we're going Aery, Ulti Hat, Transcendence, and Gathering. So I still really like Aery. I'm just trying out some different sorcery runes since everything in there has been nerfed. Celerity is still pretty good, but the extra 10% CDR is nice, and it converts to AP later on once you max out your CDR, so it's pretty good. And then Ulti Hat, like, Soraka doesn't have mana problems, so I don't think that Mana Flow Band is amazing on her. And she obviously has a really high impact ult, so yeah, I mean, Soraka, people in chat are asking. I'm streaming this too, by the way, so you may hear me talk to the chat. I really don't think Mana Flow is necessary. Soraka's costs are so low to begin with, and you get Fairy Charms early, because I think that Redemption is probably the best thing to rush on right now. Either Redemption or Ardent Censor. I like Redemption just because it gives you better global influence, or semi-global with that 550 range. Like, you're gonna have a lot of Fairy Charms early, and, like, mana is just not really an issue for her, so So Ulti Hat's not, like, the greatest thing in the world on her. She does have a very high impact ult, but it has a long CDR. So you can't charge it as much, but the percentage CDR is better on longer cooldown spells. I should have maybe taken second win instead of Revitalize against Karma Caitlyn. In fact, almost certainly should have. That's a little greedy. Doing it the way that I did it. You always want to try to get a heal off if you land a Q most of the time, because you get that, it's like 40% more healing, because you get the heal over time. So I like Soraka if you have at least 2 tanks on your team and they don't have very good engage on their team. Which is what we have. We have Nunu, Malphite, and they don't have very good engage on their team, so Soraka has pretty good matchups against most things that are in the meta. Like, she's very good against peeler tanks. She just outscales them. I don't think I would blind pick her, but I think she's a pretty good counter pick, or just like late pick when you have more visibility of their draft. Varus should outscale Caitlyn. In a lot of matchups, you want to try to get auto attacks in there too as Soraka, not just Qs, but Caitlyn outranges me, and Karma can throw down quite a bit of poke, so that's why I'm not really getting in many autos. It's just not worth it. Also, the creeps, because I have to go so far forward to hit the Caitlyn because she has such high range, the creeps would turn around and do a lot of damage to me. Yeah, that's not worth. Well, we did get a heal, though. Okay. We'll get 2 points in Q and then max W. GP actually getting a kill in lane is pretty rough. Typically, he has bad lanes, so You want to try whenever you can to get those autos on the tower. It procs Spell Thief and does extra damage to the tower, so... I'm a little worried about Shaco here. Got him with the banana. Damn it, I knew Shaco was going to show up. I should have run away faster. Now Varus is going to die too. No, 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 run, dude. There's a box right there. Now he's going to Q in and kill him. I mean, come on. Come on, man. Like... oh, well. Let me get... like, I should have queued... well, I don't know. I guess I should have just run immediately. I should have run further back before I queued. Like, I know Shaco wants to come in over the wall. Very obvious. Now GP has 2 kills. It's pretty rough. Look on items. We gotta pay. How is she ahead of... what? How is she ahead on items? He must be holding like 500 gold. So he should have... if he wants to go for the Rage Blade, he should have gotten the on-hit thing first. The recurve bow. Yeah. I can't believe Karma got out of it. I think I placed it just a little bit too far behind her so that she didn't get silenced. I was trying to lead it behind her so she couldn't run away, but I didn't touch her with it. That was my bad. It was bad placement. It's not playing... I don't play Soraka a ton these days, so I guess I just misread that radius by like a little bit. They can push pretty hard in theory, but she's just last hitting, so we should be able to get back in time. We need to get probably Ninja Tabi next. The CDR boots are really good because with the Transcendence rune, we that will convert to 20 AP later. But I think it's just too greedy. Like against the Shaco, we just need to not die because you can't do any healing or shielding if you're dead. You can't do anything if you're dead, unless you're like Karthus or, you know, Kog'Maw or something. There we go. Got it right that time. Alright, well, that was dicey. But we made it work. Damn it, I knew he was going to go for me too. I should not have healed the Varus. That's why I always say that assassins are just so frustrating for Soraka to play against, because everyone goes for you and you just don't have any mobility. But I need to build more defense for him. I really do miss the Ruby Sight Zone nerf. Like, I miss being able to get Ruby Sightstone, which can't happen now because of the nerf, which means I can't get Warmogs as like a third item without doing something really weird. Like, I'd have to go Eye of the Equinox or something, which may not be awful. It gives up a lot of your early game harassment. Like, you have to sacrifice a lot to get it. So I wish there was another, like, enchanter item that gave some HP. Or just like a Sight Zone option that gave more health. I still think they could have just kept Ruby Sight Zone. I don't know. I think they are going to bring back something kind of like that eventually. I mean, I guess like Spirit Visage would be the closest thing that I could get that might be helpful, but they just really don't have enough AP to justify that. I mean, they really don't want enchanters to be tanky, though. I should have healed him before, so I got the assist. That was kind of bad. Get the hell out of here. That's why we get Ninja Tabi, boys and girls. Alright. Nice. The nerf to Guardian also hurt her, because you could go health, like... I mean, you could still go Guardian if you want. It's just a little bit harder to pull off. You do give up Aery. That's the thing, is Aery is just so good for late game because you have such a spammable heal, and that shield is, like, huge late game. I mean, it's plus 64 shield on a 2-second cooldown. It's a pretty big deal. But I don't know, maybe Guardian is still a good choice. I don't know. I wish they hadn't nerfed Guardian as much as they did. I mean, I understand why they did it. But I didn't think Guardian was that oppressive, honestly. I thought that nerfing the Relic Shield would have been enough. Like, the double Relic Shield would have been enough for some of those really early oppressive lanes. Oh, hi, Sadie. Okay. It's a little dicey. Everybody's missing. He's gonna get away, probably. Well, I don't know. Nunu's got red buff. Nah, he got away. Zillion's just so fast. Okay, they're doing very well top lane. This Windrake's pretty nice. I need to go buy, but we have really good pressure right now, so I just want to keep rolling with it. It's probably warded. Yeah. Let's go ahead and use that while we're all sitting there. Man, I would love to get a Warmogs right now, or just like some better healing. I mean, maybe like a maybe Mikhail's and the passive healing off of Mikhail's would be enough. I mean, it's a lot of healing that you get off of Mikhail's. I have a ton of CC. Okay, I guess we'll just go sensor here. Mikhail's does give a lot of passive healing because, like, the more mana regen you have, the more healing, HP healing it gives you. So giving that extra 100%, actually, it'd be like 150 to 200% extra HP regen. So that'd be another, probably like at least 30 HP per 5. So, you know, over the course of a minute, that's like 360 HP. Which is quite a lot for, you know, obviously it's not like Warmog level, but it's pretty good. Yeah, Shaco's on the bot side. That was a good call. I mean, Nunu's never going to get outsmited, or he really shouldn't. Because he has his consume for the true damage in addition to smite, so he can effectively smite it for like 2,000 HP. Something like that. I can throw Redemption over there if I have to. They're all gonna be up soon. I think we should just probably back up. I think, yeah, just back up. I don't have cooldowns. Make sure we get this. Yeah, Shaco just doesn't have enough juice to get me right now. I didn't even have to exhaust him last time, which is really good, because it means I can exhaust him this time. I mean, we do have Baroned up supers, like... Still didn't need to exhaust. I could have exhausted Shaker. I'm afraid I'm going to exhaust his clone when he runs in. So when that happens, like, so quickly, it's hard to tell which one's which. When he just, like, appears right on top of you. But I should have exhausted somebody probably in that last fight. Maybe could have exhausted GP. I'm pretty sure his oranges clear it. Anyways, that's going to be it for the Soraka game. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time.